Early life and beginnings. Ben Sheets was born on July 18, 1978, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Raised in a family that valued athletics, Sheets was exposed to sports at a young age. His early years were spent playing a variety of sports, but it was baseball that captured his heart. Growing up, he displayed a natural affinity for the game, particularly as a pitcher. His fastball, along with his other developing pitches, allowed him to stand out among his peers. Sheets attended St. Amant High School in St. Amant, Louisiana, where his talent quickly became apparent. As a high school pitcher, he was known for his powerful arm and sharp control, setting him apart from other players. In his senior year, he posted impressive numbers, striking out a significant number of batters and showing his potential as a future professional player. His performances earned him a scholarship to play for Louisiana State University, LSU, one of the premier college baseball programs in the country. At LSU, Sheets further honed his skills. In his 2 years at LSU, he helped lead the Tigers to success, becoming a key figure on their pitching staff. His time in college was marked by a steady progression, as he worked on refining his mechanics and becoming more consistent with his control. Sheets' efforts culminated in him being named an All-American in 1999, solidifying his status as one of the best amateur pitchers in the country. In 1999, his college success led to him being selected by the Milwaukee Brewers as the 10th overall pick in the first round of the MLB draft. This was a turning point in Sheets' career, as he entered the Brewers organization with high expectations and the drive to fulfill his potential as a professional pitcher. Career beginnings in the major leagues. Sheets began his professional career with the Brewers' minor league affiliates, starting in Class A. His transition to the minor leagues was swift, as his talent and work ethic allowed him to climb the organizational ladder quickly. Within 2 years, Sheets made his major league debut for the Brewers in 2001. He was called up to the big leagues at just 23 years old, ready to prove that his minor league success was no fluke. Sheets made an immediate impact in his rookie season, posting respectable numbers and showing flashes of brilliance on the mound. He finished his first year with a 4.55 ERA and showed promise with his strikeout ability. However, his rookie year was not without its challenges. As expected with a young pitcher, there were inconsistencies and growing pains. But Sheets' confidence and ability to bounce back became apparent as he worked to refine his pitches and make adjustments at the major league level. Over the next few seasons, Sheets' potential started to become more evident. As he gained experience, his fastball velocity improved, and his command of secondary pitches, including his curveball and changeup, became a hallmark of his game. By 2004, Sheets had established himself as one of the Brewers' top pitchers, developing into an all-star caliber player. His strikeout totals continued to rise, and he became a key figure in the Brewers' rotation. Career peak and main achievements. The peak of Ben Sheets' career came during the mid-2000s, when he firmly established himself as one of the premier pitchers in Major League Baseball. In 2004, he posted a career-best 2.70 ERA, finished 9th in the Cy Young Award voting, and earned his first All-Star selection. This was a breakout year for Sheets, as he led the National League in strikeouts with 2,164, a mark that highlighted his dominance on the mound. His ability to overpower hitters with his fastball, combined with his impeccable control, made him one of the toughest pitchers to face during this time. Sheets' best season came in 2004, but he continued to be a reliable and consistent ace for the Brewers throughout the next few years. He was selected for another All-Star appearance in 2007, further cementing his place among the league's elite pitchers. That season, Sheets had a career-high 18 wins, posting a solid 3.82 ERA and 158 strikeouts. His performance in 2007 was indicative of his ability to consistently pitch deep into games, a trait that made him a true workhorse for the Brewers' pitching staff. As one of the team's best players, Sheets became the focal point of the Brewers' rotation during the 2000s. His leadership on the mound and ability to shut down powerful lineups was invaluable to the team, as he regularly pitched in high-leverage situations. The Brewers saw an uptick in their success during the middle part of the decade, with Sheets often being the difference-maker in tight games. Throughout his career, Sheets was known for his mental toughness and resilience. Even when faced with adversity, including injuries and tough games, he was able to bounce back and continue performing at a high level. His consistency in maintaining his performance despite the challenges of the major league season contributed to his reputation as one of the top pitchers of his era. Injuries and decline. Despite his early success, Ben Sheets' career was plagued by injuries that ultimately shortened his peak. The most significant of these injuries came in 2009 when he was forced to undergo surgery to repair a torn flexor tendon in his throwing arm. The surgery effectively sidelined Sheets for most of the 2009 season and limited his ability to perform at the high level he had previously established. After his surgery, Sheets spent the next few years attempting to return to form. He signed a one-year contract with the Oakland Athletics in 2010, hoping to regain his status as one of the top pitchers in the league. While he showed flashes of his old self, the injuries had taken a toll on his body, and his velocity was not what it once was. Sheets pitched for the Athletics during the 2010 season but was eventually released after struggles with consistency and durability. After the 2010 season, Sheets took time away from the game to evaluate his future in baseball. While he was still passionate about the game, the lingering effects of his injuries made it clear that his days as a starting pitcher were numbered. Final years and retirement. Ben Sheets officially announced his retirement from baseball after the 2012 season. After struggling with injuries throughout the latter part of his career, he chose to step away from the game at the age of 34. Sheets' decision to retire marked the end of an era in which he had been one of the top pitchers in Major League Baseball. While his career may have been shorter than many expected due to injuries, Sheets left a lasting impact on the game. His time with the Brewers, in particular, remains a highlight of his career, and he is fondly remembered by the team's fans as one of their most reliable pitchers. Sheets finished his career with a 3.79 ERA and over 1,200 strikeouts. His dominance on the mound in the early 2000s remains a testament to his ability and talent. In retirement, Sheets has remained involved in baseball in various capacities. He has worked with youth programs and occasionally made appearances at events related to the Brewers organization. Sheets' post-career life has allowed him to reflect on his time in the majors and appreciate the accomplishments he achieved despite the challenges he faced with injuries. Legacy and contributions. Ben Sheets' career may have been hindered by injuries, but his impact on the game is undeniable. His time with the Milwaukee Brewers remains the defining period of his career, and he is remembered as one of the best pitchers to ever wear a Brewers uniform. His performances in 2004, when he led the National League in strikeouts and finished in the top 10 of Cy Young voting, remain some of the most dominant years of any pitcher in the era. Sheets' legacy is not just in his statistical achievements but in the way he approached the game. Known for his professionalism, composure, and work ethic, he was a model of consistency on the mound. His contributions to the Brewers, both on and off the field, helped shape the team's pitching staff during a crucial period of the franchise's history. Ben Sheets may not have had the lengthy career that some expected, but his talent and achievements will not soon be forgotten by the fans and teams who were fortunate enough to witness his peak. His legacy as one of the best pitchers of his generation endures, and he remains an iconic figure in Brewers history.